Is that the step of getting the financing come before getting the realtor, or does it come after?
Most realtors work with really good lenders that they have worked with on usually a lot of deals, sometimes in the hundreds. We have had so many situations where somebody comes to us and says, "Hey, we've got this really good friend of ours that's in lending." Those are nightmares to say the least. In almost all cases, it never works out.
Okay.
When you work with a professional company that's done this hundreds or hundreds of thousands of times, your realtor will recommend the very best of the best in the industry. That is our industry. It's what we do every day, all day. We're helping hundreds of families a year. And so we know the very best lenders nationwide. We just do because that's our business. And so when you're like, well, I've banked with this bank for 20 years and they know me, it's not the banker that you've worked with for 20 years that's going to be doing your mortgage. It's some third party department in a different state, and you're a number in a stack of papers and you're a FICO score.
And mind you, your realtors are on the phone with your lenders all throughout the process. And so when you use like a bank, for instance, your realtors will sit on hold 45 minutes, hour and a half, and then get hung up on. I mean, there's no one to talk to. And we need to have really open communication with the local lender. And so your local lenders know you personally. They will answer the phone on the weekends, on the evenings, at nights, on holidays,
Text messages.
which is when we win offers. So you're in a multiple offer situation, you need to be able to call your lender. And we do that often with clients. They say, how do we know which lender to use? I said, it's Saturday. Call them. See who picks up the phone. That's who you want to work with.
I'll also tell you when it comes to working with a good lender, even when it comes to putting an offer in, a good lender will call the listing agent and say, hey, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my client, still with confidentiality, of course, but just this person is solid. I've worked with them. I've already got over their paperwork. Most local lenders are willing to put you through underwriting upfront, where a bank won't even touch your underwriting until after option period. That could be the difference of winning or losing a deal, especially in a competitive market. So lots and lots of advantages. But getting with a lender upfront lets you know your buying power. It gives you time to purchase. You know what price range you're purchasing in. And it gives your realtor the tools and abilities to go out and win an offer for you when you come across that home that you absolutely fall in love with and say, oh my goodness, I would love this one, to start from scratch there. Most of the time you will lose that offer if you're just approaching a lender at that point. You're already way too far behind the eight ball to make that offer work out. Does it make sense?
It does.